Yo, what's Gucci? What's Gucci? What's going on with the people? Fuck my shit up a little bit. How y'all feel about Broner, man? Son was looking extra fucking lean. Like, I ain't see that kind of Broner in a minute. Looked like the Can Man. But yo, that 138, I wasn't really digging that. It made me feel like they went a little too gung-ho with it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, same shit Robert said. I ain't like it. But yo, let's get this show on the road. We ain't come here to talk about that. We gonna chop it up on that Mike DeLorean, Prodigy, the whole Mural shit, and all that, the book. Let's get into it. Yo, so, you know what I'm saying? If you've been watching, you know, kind of chilled out on my video outtake and shit. But this whole Mike DeLorean, Prodigy, the Mural, niggas feeling like Mike did it. You know what I'm saying? Mike DeLorean of Bars and Hooks fame. That was Prodigy group. You know what I mean? He's pushing for them niggas hard, son. Like, really. Like, I remember that shit. I remember that era, son. I like this, son, though. But anyway, let's get into it. This book came out, the book Prodigy wrote, that shit came out in what, 2013, 14? I ain't do my, you know what I mean, my full research, but I got all my points down. That shit came out like 2014, 2015, man. Shit, like, that shit was a while ago. When that shit had came out, I remember watching this interview with Mike DeLorean saying the same fucking thing, except leave out the Mural, because the Mural wasn't involved yet, you know? Like, there was no Mural to you know what I'm saying, to discuss why it got defaced, or discuss defacing it, whatever you want, you know what I'm saying? There was no Mural. He spoke on his displeasure with P doing the whole shit. He spoke on his displeasure with P, you know what I mean? Speaking on his moms and shit. And if you looked at the comment section, people applauded that shit. People was like, yo. I mean, he a real one for that. You know what I'm saying? People was like, yo, he ain't even diss Prodigy. He real for this. He just checked him. G-checked him or whatever. Fast forward to now, peace be upon him, the God died. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, he passed. But at the same time, you know, and let Mike tell it, the nigga done apologized to her. You know what I mean? A few people from the shit, but there's some niggas he couldn't apologize to. And some of their family members is probably walking around them peas. And there's you know what I mean? It's a lot. Like, and for everybody to come out now, dusty ass, salute to my niggas in QueensBridge, man. Salute to the whole QueensBridge projects, man. And you know what I'm saying? Like, that's disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? I know we getting gentrified like a motherfucker and all that. And I'm for the Mural staying up. Let's get that clear. I'm for the Mural being up. I don't think niggas should have defaced it. I think niggas should have owned it. You know what I mean? But they didn't. They didn't want that shit up. Prodigy didn't make QueensBridge. QueensBridge made Prodigy, man. Rest in peace to the God, man. Peace be upon him, man. All that shit. Big fan. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's just like everybody changed their tune now. So now P made QueensBridge. That's not possible. P's not from QueensBridge. P is a transplant. He moved there and they embraced him. It became infused into his music, came into the DNA of his bars, man. Like, QueensBridge influence. He wouldn't even let y'all, like, if Prodigy was alive, he wouldn't let y'all disrespect them projects like that, because he seemed to love them. He didn't have to rep them shits like he did. It's him and Nas, like him and Nas is like, you know what I'm saying? The strongest representation of Queensbridge after Shan. After Shan did it, but like, yo, Nas and P, they know they 1 and 2. They 1 and 2. Shan is like, you know what I mean, 0. You know what I mean? We give him number 0, you know what I mean? 0 is the number, y'all. But at the same time, I feel like if anybody should have wanted that mural up, it should have been a nigga like Mike DeLorean, nigga. P showed you some shit you might have never seen. He showed a lot of them niggas some shit they might have never seen. Have grew up there. Y'all should have kept that shit up. You kind of disrespecting Have at the same time too. But at the same, it's a lot of different, you know, variables to that shit. Cause the hood don't gotta want that shit up. Like, that book he put out, you're not supposed to do that shit. I don't know, you know, most of the internet, they don't understand that shit today. But you're not supposed to do that shit. You're not supposed to name names like that. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that it's ratting. I'm not saying that it's not public knowledge. I ain't saying that, you know what I mean? In every project, there's stories that, you know, them shits never reach books. It's ingrained to the fabric of the hood. So essentially, the nigga came out and wrote a book about Queensbridge. The same projects that embrace you. I didn't condone it. I didn't like it, but I don't have to condone it, or I don't have to like it. That's they shit. And also the mural being up in there is they shit. If there's enough niggas there that feel like they don't want that shit up, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you listen, and that leads to my other point when I was saying P infused Queensbridge into his lyrics, all the shit he spoke of. You know what I'm saying? Hats off to all the trife. Let's toast the fully autos and foot-long knobs. Especially for stacks of greenbacks. My outfit will put on some blow-off Steve rap. Now let me take y'all niggas back to my basics of this. You anxious to flip faggot? You know what I'm saying? Let me, you know what I'm saying? I rose early mornings. Spread my wings yawning. Vague memory of last night, now it's all dawning. Yeah, I'm a Prodigy fan. The nigga he spoke of was the Project Dusty nigga. That's who he spoke for. That's who he was. That's who he wanted to be. That's who he was. That's what got infused into his bars. Now you're gonna sit here and disrespect that very element that made Prodigy who he is. Y'all niggas is crazy, man. Y'all niggas is crazy. If this vlog don't get steam, I don't really care. I don't really care. I had to speak my point of view into it. Cause niggas is crazy, son. Niggas have gone crazy. That very person that Prodigy spoke of in his raps would throw paint all on that mural and bust shots at it or whatever if he felt like it. Prodigy's not turning over in his grave. He's probably smiling like, yo, these niggas did whatever they felt like they was doing. Whoever did it. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't take away from P. P's the god, son. P did a lot, my nigga. But I feel like y'all niggas should embrace that mural, man. I hope I got my points across as well as I could have got them across. If not, you know what I mean, I'll be back at y'all. Come to the comment section. I'll talk to you or whatever. Don't get disrespectful or you get blocked over here. It's not, I don't feel no kind of way. I just don't want to talk to you, man. I'm out, though.